Little River Studio on the banks of the beautiful St. Johns River in sunny Florida. And Gold Tone Music Group, the makers of fine fretted stringed instruments, presents an hour of live music with Live and Kicking. With your host, Bruce Andersen and the Cosmic Cowboy Revival Band.
Welcome, 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 everybody, to Live and Kicking. They have taken over the asylum. Anyway, I am your host, Bruce Andersen, and Live and Kicking is supported by goldtone.com. They are a leader in folk instruments, and that includes almost everything, really. Guitars, slide guitars, banjos, mandolins, ukuleles, dulcimers, dulciborns, and the list goes on and on. They're a family-owned business with a focus on quality and price, goldtone.com. We have a great show. We have the Mark Chiriboga Band with us. We have Dabs and Daiquiris. Dabs and Daiquiris. Okay, a lot of plurals there. And then we have a wonderful encore from the great Chase Shellee Band. So I think you're going to enjoy this show. I'm going to start off with one song here, and this one is called The Perfect Storm. And in case you've ever seen the George Clooney movie, that's exactly what this song is about. It's about the Andrea Gale that ran into some severe troubles. And we're not really sure what happened, except they never came back. So, Perfect Storm. Here we go. Captain Billy went to docks today, grabbed his crew and sailed away. Off to the deep blue sea, after the next is a mystery. Andrea Gale was a good old ship, had no troubles before this trip. Signed for seas, 90 feet tall, proved she could handle it all. To stop these sailors, as the sail tried to bail her, paid the storm, deadly foe, joined by hurricane, tropic low. Together they made deadly path, heard and pray aloud. Away go these brave men, away out to sea. They lay down in the deep today. They lay down in the deep today. Tell me about it, skeleton. Caught no fish at Grand Bank. For all their work, there was no thanks. Headed east to the Flemish cap. Thought was luck was really a trap. And I've done heard Liz last word. No one's sure what occurred. Coming on, boys, coming on strong. Into the storm they went headlong. Away go the man. Away out to sea. They lay down in the deep today. They lay down in the deep today. They lay down in the deep today. That is the perfect storm. Thank you. You're way too kind. Thank you, thank you. Now we're going to have the Mark Chiriboga Band come up here. And as they're coming to the stage and setting up, I do like to point out to our listeners that if you go to the website, which is liveandkickingmusic.com, what you're going to find there is a photograph, a bio, and the web address of each of the artists that's on the show. So you can learn more about them. You can hear more of their music, of course. I'm sure they have more photos on there. Who doesn't, right? Anyway, having said that, this is Mark Chiriboga Band. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you, Bruce. Very nice to meet you.
Now, Mark, this is a music show, but I couldn't resist. I'm going to have to deviate a little bit into your past, right? Because, I mean, your career is all over the place. Acting, music, all kind of acting. But what I'm bringing up is, near my house, and where I used to live in South Florida, there was a country club called the Rolling Hills Country Club.
Yes.
And I believe, what I love, Mark actually starred in, one might say, the greatest comedy ever made. Some people would argue
One
that.
of the greatest movies, a true work of art.
Yeah, Caddyshack. He was in Caddyshack, along with Chevy Chase and Bill Murray and Rodney Dangerfield, Ted Knight. Now, I got to ask you, that was Harold Ramis's first film.
It was. He was a wonderful director and a wonderful guy. I mean, he made me feel special.
Yeah, I was curious about it, because he speaks very highly of that
Of
movie.
me?
No.
Well, I know he's passed now.
Now, there are many stories about what happened after shoots. What happened where they stayed. I guess they stayed
After?
at the country club, right? There was
Before,
a lot of partying.
after, during, yeah.
That's what I heard. Actually, there was no line between.
No. It was
And
all good fun.
Yeah, and in spite, somehow they made the film.
Well, I was Terry the Hippie. I am Terry the Hippie, and
Terry the Hippie.
yeah, it was method acting. I was
Really?
just myself.
Now, I'm sorry to deviate so much in that, because we've had similar careers. You went to the University of Florida.
Wow.
And you formed a band there.
I played.
And then also you went to South Florida, had a lot of luck in music there.
A lot.
I mean,
a lot of work down there. Yeah.
I mean, Billboard magazine. You were working with such engineers and producers with Jimmy Buffett, Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Yeah.
My goodness, and the list really truly goes on and on. What I didn't see on here was you must have done some albums, right?
I have 2 CDs that are available on the internet under my name, Mark Chiriboga. One is that titled Mark Chiriboga. The second is titled Simple Complexity. It's available on all your streaming sites. I can't imagine one that it's not on. I have another album with a trio I had called Tie Dye Road, which is wonderful people, and that's cool, and that's out there. And years and years ago, did a record. We were transitioning at the time from record to cassettes, and yeah.
When by record, you mean a vinyl? Is that what you're talking about?
Vinyl,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
No,
In Miami, yeah.
I remember, and we're now doing them again because we feel like we have to.
They're
Yeah.
cool.
That's the rest.
Yeah, well, CDs aren't everything they popped up to be. Everything's got its downfalls, I guess.
Now you're going to do nothing but originals, right, tonight?
All originals.
Are these from any of those albums?
One, the middle song is on the album Simple Complexity, and it's called The Jailer. And I thought about calling it like The Legend of Old Drunk Joe or something like that. But it's as you'll hear in the words from the first song. Well, just listen to the first words of the first song, and you'll see where I'm coming from on.
Now, what I didn't have you do, and I normally do this, is first I want to explain. We have a unique setup. First of all, you have this wonderful Gibson. It's Chet Atkins, country gentleman.
Yeah.
But what's really amazing here, it introduced your other 2 members here.
So thank you so much. Bill Lefkowitz on the bass, Raccoon Bill. I don't know where that came from, but thank you so much for being here, along with Vic Fiordi, good friends of mine that have played with me. And we had a couple different bands in the area, playing with a band called Breakaway, the local clubs over in Daytona and stuff like that, and some festivals. And they've helped me with my original songs on other things too. So
That's amazing.
we'll get around.
One reason I wanted to point out, though, is what's very unique here is the drum kit. I guess it's still a kit. There's only 2 parts to it. He has a hi-hat and a snare, and that's it. That's all you're going to hear on the percussion side. And so and it sounds wonderful, but that's very different to me. So,
Yeah.
well, let me let you take it away.
All right, here we go. If I tell you a story, it's just a story. Though I've lived the words to most of those songs, I give up all my brilliant observations long, long time ago. I am a sentimental cowboy, just winding my way home. Really don't care that much anymore about all that mischief going on. I love the sunshine, I love the rain, but when it comes to making a game of love, I can't stand the pain. Thank God I've got someone who loves me, someone I know who love is true. I am a sentimental cowboy, just winding my way home. Really nice to meet you folks. Let's have a beer, play a song, play it sweet now. I am thankful every moment God has given me. I hope it won't mind. I like to trade a few so I can spend a couple more with you. There's a heaven I know, 'cause you took me there a time or two, and I will cherish every moment that I spend with you. Honky tonk. There is a heaven I know, 'cause you took me there a time or two, and I will cherish every moment that I spend with you. Yes, I will cherish every moment that I spend with you.
Wonderful. Yeah. They like you. They like you.
All right, we'll go on then. I'd kinda like to see the jailer man get someone, find him, please, and bring the keys and let me out of here. I've been locked out, locked in, nowhere to leave. See, I just drank a bit too much last night. Whatever I did, I swear I didn't mean. My woman locked me out the door and took my keys. I've been locked out, no way to leave. So I went walking down the road a spell, heard yelling from a house along the way. Now any reasonable person would have done what I have done when they saw a look on her face, where the door was locked, but to the window I could see a man with a pistol in his hand. She tried to pull away, but he caught her, then she kicked him. He tried to run, but he hit her with that gun in his hand. Well, I busted down the door, and I told him we were on the floor. He turned to me, and we both began to yell. I tried to speak, but he rushed me, fists are flying. No time to run, that's his gun, that's where he fell. Well, I swear I was just gonna warn him, but I had to stop that gun. I tried to fight him off of me, and I told that girl to run, but she just kept on screaming, and I heard that gun go off. And there we lay, there was silence in the house. He was lying on the floor. She fell down on her knees. The gun was smoking and my hands were red. She thanked me and said I should leave. I was headed for the door, but in the mirror I could see her holding that same pistol to her head. I tried to stop her when I turned around. All I saw was red. I kinda like to see the jailer man get someone fine and please, and leave the keys and let me out of here. I ain't lying, it ain't looking good for me. Yeah, I kinda like to see the jailer man get someone fine and please, and leave the keys and let me out of here. I've been locked in, locked out, nowhere to leave. Locked in, locked out, nowhere to leave. Locked in, locked out, nowhere to leave.
You're putting that guitar to good use.
Well, I guess we've got one more to do for you. This is one that
Can't wait to hear it.
hasn't made it out to be released yet, so it's kind of fresh. Did I never say how much I love you? Did I never say how much I care? Love and preserve what you are giving. If you wanted to be there, well, I go on that jacket that you wear every night. It's all in beat up, but it feels just right, and you know, no one warms me like you do. Keep your money in your pocket, keep your head on tight. It don't take much to know a beautiful life, and you know, it's gonna be alright. I can take everything you desire. I can do everything you need. Make a decision or just get out. This is what she said to me. But I come on that record that you play every night. It's scratched and beat up, but it sounds just right, and you know, no one wants. We can sleep without it. Keep your money in your pocket, your head on tight. It don't take much to know a beautiful life, and you know, it's gonna be alright. Now every time I look in the mirror, it's that same familiar face I see. It's been a long time since I first met you, so glad my old friend's still with me. You're like a worn out jacket that you wear every night. It's old and beat up, but it fits just right, and you know, no one wants me like you do. Put your money in your pocket, keep your head on tight. It don't take much to make a beautiful life, and you know, it's gonna be alright.
Wow.
Thanks, folks.
Mark Chiriboga Band, yes. Thank you, guys. That was absolutely wonderful. We're going to get them back at the end. Not get them back. Get them back up at the end. We're not. We're not going to get revenge on anyone. Anyway, now we're just starting here. This leads us to Dabs and Daiquiri are going to come up here. And what can we say about Dabs and Daiquiri? You know, their bio doesn't say a lot. I'm sorry to say that, Dabs and Daiquiris. kind of a mystery group, right? I think you're very selective about who knows about you. I'm guessing, right?
That might be true. That might be true.
Now, one question I have to ask is that you're a married couple, right?
That is correct.
Now,
yes.
did you know that? Did you get together as a musical couple, or did that develop along the way?
So I was a musician, well, really since I was about 12 years old. And when I met her, we met at Thule, Greenland.
You met her at 12. Is that what you're
No.
saying?
I met her when I was in the Air Force. I was at Thule, Greenland when we met. And we started doing karaoke all the time together when we first met. And then as our relationship developed, we started playing music all the time together. But it really wasn't until I wrote the song Dabs and Daiquiris that she was like, you know what, I'm going to join you on stage. Before that, I was all by myself, and it was a lonely place, but now it's a beautiful place to be.
But that's a beautiful. So you actually met over karaoke, or you bonded over karaoke.
Yeah.
There's been music in our life since day one. Our first year of marriage, for Christmas, we made a little Christmas CD for our family. We had our daughter play, we had and sing, and we were singing, and so yeah, it's been music since day one.
Well, that's beautiful. So, are these going to be originals, covers, or
All originals.
all originals? Now, do you have a CD or?
I do. It's actually Well Placed Mistakes is the name of the CD, and it is out on all of the online platforms. You name it, it's out there.
Of course. Well, let me let you take it away.
Well, thank you.
And this is Dabs and Daiquiri, I forgot to say. There we go. There we go. All right.
Make your memories.
Strapped in haunts, bumping through's just begun. The party's getting started, gonna have some fun. The coaster climbs higher, can't wait for the drop. Our hands are held high, hope the party never stops. Exit through the gift shop, what a crazy ride. Spinning and twisting, gonna lose our mind. We'll never forget the thrill of the fright. We'll exit through the gift shop for memories of this night. Drops are getting steeper, the twists are tight. We're speeding down the rails, we're high on light. The tracks are never ending, we scream so loud. We'll never stop, we're invincible now. Exit through the gift shop, what a crazy ride. Spinning and twisting, gonna lose our mind. We'll never forget the thrill of the fright. We'll exit through the gift shop for memories of this night. We don't know where we're going, but we really don't care. Our spirits are soaring high, way up in the air. We'll take on this night like we're invincible. Ride this coaster, it's so unpredictable. Exit through the gift shop, what a crazy ride. Spinning and twisting, gonna lose our mind. We'll never forget the thrill of the fright. We'll exit through the gift shop for memories of this night. Exit through the gift shop, what a crazy ride. Spinning and twisting, gonna lose our mind. We'll never forget the thrill of the fright. We'll exit through the gift shop for memories of this night. Man, what a crazy ride.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. I have to say there's a definite Jimmy Buffett vibe off you guys. Was that intentional or influenced or?
Well, it's definitely the beachy vibe. I love the beach scene.
The beach vibe. There we go. I got it.
All right, so this next one's called Rock Bottom. You want to introduce it?
Well, yeah. So we are currently working a full-time job, each of us, but we have decided to follow music. We're following Design for Music, and there was a point in our time when we were talking about hitting rock bottom, and I looked at my husband and I was like, we should write a song about that because we hit rock bottom, but we like it. So he wrote a song, and he was supposed to be the one singing it, and I was like, nope, this one is mine. So I'm gonna go solo on this one with very little backup from him. But this is Rock Bottom. Welcome to our piece of heaven.
Where do I belong? Mixed those smiles with some empty praise, golden cups and some crazy days. Yeah, crazy days. Work real hard on my way to the top. I slipped one time and my value dropped. They built me up just to tear me down. I lost my groove, yeah, I hit the ground. Yeah, I hit the ground. I hit rock bottom and I like it. I found my freedom ignited. And no more pressure, no more pain. Just pure passion in my veins. Here I sing on the stage tonight. My voice echoes, taking flight from rock bottom. Here I stand like a phoenix. Take my hand. I hit rock bottom and I like it. I found my freedom ignited. And no more pressure, no more pain. Just pure passion in my veins. I hit rock bottom and I like it. I found my freedom ignited. And no more pressure, no more pain. Just pure passion in my veins. Yeah, in my
Dabs and Daiquiri. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much. Now, we're not done. We're not done. We next have a wonderful encore. This is from Chase Shellee and Chase Shellee Band. And since this encore, Chase has gone on to the big stage, musicals. She has played the Cobra Queen in The King and I, and has played in several productions with Philharmonic orchestras. Amazing lady. Enough said. This is Chase
Hi, I'm
Shellee.
Chase Shellee. Didn't hear you at all. So Ricky on drums, Daniel on sax, Dev on bass, and Jester Cordell doing that. And also on vocals.
Sorry about that.
That is okay. That happened.
And where are you guys all from?
I am, okay, I'll start first because it's my band, and I traveled the furthest distance to be here.
So
I am originally from the Philippines.
that's a long way to come for the show.
Yes,
Thank you.
I know. I just like you that much. I'm that much of a fan.
Oh.
No, I grew up in the Philippines. I am the tallest, whitest Asian you will ever meet. I'm here all night. Just kidding. Here for 3 songs, and he's kicking me out. I've been here for about 7 years.
7 years.
About 7 years.
From the Philippines to Orlando.
Yes, sir.
All right, I got to ask
Ask me,
why?
ask me.
Why?
Why here?
Yeah.
Because there's only so much a 6-foot-tall white girl can do in Asia who sings jazz and blues and rock. No, I love my band back home, and that got me back into music after taking a hiatus. I grew up singing in church. I'm a preacher's kid. I'm a missionary kid. Yeah, yes. We're not all crazy.
Perfect.
We are. We're nuts. But I think, where are you from, dude? I'm from Orlando. I love it. The one who looks the most exotic is from here. The one who looks like the ordinary white girl, nope, Asian.
Okay. I like the whitest part too. You know, that's so.
Well, you know, people get upset when I say I'm colored too. I'm just beige, you know. But people don't like that.
That's good. That's good.
He's gonna fire me.
All right. Well, maybe we should have you do some songs, I guess, before we get in trouble here. What do you got for us?
We are going to start with a song called She. I wrote this a long time ago, and then it sat into some kind of drawer or suitcase, and then brought it back out with Dev, and he helped me structure it.
Cool.
And then during the year of our COVID, we found each other, and we recorded it, and it's actually going to be our first single on the new album.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I've already heard a little bit of it, so you guys are great. So please take it away.
Thank you. I hear you laughing. She, ba ba da, ba ba da da, oh she, ba ba da, ba ba da da, oh she, ba ba da, ba ba da da, oh she, ba ba da, ba ba da da, oh she's stuck in her brain, reciting lines from an unpublished play, and she's caught in the rain, dancing to a tune that would drive most insane, and there's glasses to fill, but the wine that is needed, it is needed too soon, and you can't harvest it too early, but careful not to leave it too long. Oh, she, ba ba da, ba ba da da, oh she, oh she, ba ba da da, oh she. She cries at the wrong times, so brown sunny eyes rain down blue tears, and she moves to her own time, to a song that hasn't played on the radio for years, and there's a place to be cleaned, but the food being left was the greatest part of the feast, and the guests have all gone off to bed. Well, better they go home instead. Oh, she, ba ba da, ba ba da da, she, oh she, oh she, yeah. To pick and weeds to water, calves to fatten and lead to the slaughter, bridges to burn and trees to climb, and years to unravel, and people, never mind. She, ba ba da, ba ba da da, oh she, oh she, oh she. Well, she's learned enough lessons, but they keep coming around. They're just in different forms, and she's learned not to invest in those with sad stories, but I shine on their shoes when there are real tears to dry. But the ugly stories are kept in the cellar, 'cause no one knows what they'll turn out to be. But she says, give them to me. Oh, she, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-da, oh, she, ba-ba-da-da, oh, she, oh, she. This little girl who owns the world, this little soul is getting cold, but this little light might get it right. Oh, she, oh, she.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. You heard it here first, folks. So yeah, that's our original. It's going to be our first single.
And you wrote that in the Philippines.
Yes, sir. This one was originally, it was started in the Philippines, and then Dev and Jester helped me refine it. But yeah, it was one of those, you know, sometimes, you're also a songwriter, you're also a musician, you wrestle and you force and you edit, and then sometimes the muses are kind enough and they're just kind of like, here you go.
Right.
And you just have to do a little editing, and you're like, wow, this is a story. Here we go. Thank you. And
then you always wonder why the song after that, why it's so difficult again, right?
Yes. You're like, I just did
Right,
this,
it's like,
and I was sober. What
Come on.
happened?
Yeah, I don't get it.
And then weeks of self-loathing and writing and wondering if it'll ever happen again. And then it does. You have to work for it. But this didn't.
Wherever you got the inspiration, that was wonderful.
Yeah.
So, what's the backstory on your next song?
This next song is called Better Stay In. And this is on album.
You didn't write it for COVID?
No, I should have though. Isn't that funny?
being
Yes.
lazy.
It would be wonderful if it was like, this is my COVID song, but my quarantines. Yeah, sometimes it just works out.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, it's funny. This is on the album, available on iTunes and Spotify, all the streamy stuff. It is called High on Maybe. I wrote this in the Philippines. I got West Nile.
I'm sorry, you got
I
what?
have a hatred of mosquitoes. I got West Nile virus. And so writing this album, and I was in and out of the hospital for about 2.5 years.
Wait a minute, you hate mosquitoes?
Yes.
And you moved from, I don't know if anybody's told you this about Florida.
Yeah, I know.
Never mind.
I am stubborn. I am very stubborn. I don't know if I can swear on your show, but I'm very stubborn. But no, it's believe it's better than the Philippines and all the mosquitoes that we have there. Yeah. So the whole album was it kind of helped me through that, because I was I would have a relapse. I was in the hospital for about a week, and I'd have enough strength to go to the recording studio, and I was like, as long as I can get this song down, okay, I'll be all right. And yes, but better stay in. Even for those of you who are not dealing with a life-threatening virus, we all have that moment where you don't have your armor on and you don't want to go out.
Gotcha.
Whether it's your emotional armor, whether it's just
That's
like,
good.
today's the day where, before hashtag mental health was a thing, I guess that is, where you're just going to stay in and protect that part of you that just can't be outside yet. So, yeah. You can call it the emotional quarantine song. You know, it'll age well that way. You should see his face. He's giving me the funniest face. It's like, who did I invite on my show? I should develop a vetting process. Watch it. He's gonna have a vetting process after me.
As you saw so far, our organization and planning is oxymoron. So,
I don't know.
no. Let's hear this non-COVID song.
That's what it's gonna be called now. Just wait.
I'm sorry.
Now
I'm
my
sorry.
band members, I'm like, better stay in. They'd be like, the non-COVIDs. Yes, guys. Got it.
Yeah.
seem to get this idea out of bed. It has its arms so neatly around me and lets me have this space to close my eyes, to lay my head. And I know what you told me, oh, but I can't remember what you said. Now, I better lie back down. I better stay covered, trade in this day for another. Now, I'm gonna lie back down. I'll try to conquer this flesh 1 inch of skin at a time. I know I own this body, oh, but it doesn't feel like mine. No, and I can't make out if this is a memory or a dream. What is real and what just seems. I better lie back down. I better stay covered, trade in this day for another. Now, I'm gonna lie back down. I can't seem to get out of bed with this idea. It's taking me to a safer place than I deserve to be. I'm getting high with its whispering in my ear. And if I don't come back, oh, please don't look for me. Oh, I'm gonna lie back down. I better stay covered, trade in this day for another. Now, I'm gonna lie back down. I'm gonna stay covered, trade in this day for another. Now, I'm gonna lie back down, down, down. Thank you. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you.
For those of you watching, just because I always forget to do this and I get in trouble for it, follow us, Chase Shellee. Yes, I know. I'm getting grunts like, she's doing it. C-H-A-S-E, Chase, like the bank or verb, whatever helps you remember. And Shellee, S-H-E-L-L-E-E. That's all. Yes, that's the social media, the websites. There you go.
Well,
I did my job.
I should mention, actually, while you're performing, we put a banner up that just did what you said.
Well, look who's all fancy.
But
Again,
they
don't tell me anything.
The radio folks can't see that banner.
No, they
well,
cannot.
some of them can't, but Most
How
can't.
does that work?
Well,
That's cool.
it's, you know,
Learn something every day. Technology is changing while I'm up here.
yeah, it's more on the medication side, I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anyway, so what do you have next for us?
Also on the album, High on Maybe, this is called Lights On.
Lights On. This is a good album, by the way.
I think so too. Thank you. I'm glad you
That's a
agreed.
great album so far.
I had fun. I'm still in touch with my band back home in the Philippines. And,
Well, they're not doing
yeah.
too bad a job behind
No,
you
these
there.
guys are phenomenal. No, I'm happy. These are mine.
Okay.
So yes, this last one is, thank you for having us on, Bruce.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It is. It is.
All right, lights on. Well, don't try to find me. I'm already gone. I'm trying to cover up my tracks, but leave all these places with the lights on. And don't try to call me. I've changed my name. Your white-out poetry doesn't work on me. It won't make sense out of this game. And don't try to teach me what I taught you first. These lies don't work on me. It won't set you free. Won't quench that lonely thirst. 'Cause I am not made of mercy. I had you figured all along. Still wondering if I need you now. So I keep leaving all these places with the lights on. Don't try to lose me. I know these roads. And being a lock of hair or that scent you wear, that trail is gonna show. And don't try to shut me out. I know your name. And you can scream and yell or hide in hell, but baby, we both know you love this game. And don't try to teach me what I taught you first. These lies don't work on me. They won't set you free. They won't quench that lonely thirst. Yeah, I am not made of mercy. I had this figured all along. Still wondering if we could work somehow. So I keep leaving all these places with the lights on. Hey, isn't it dark enough out here? I give these shadows substance as I serve them up my fear. But mercy is a scarlet cord on that harlot's balcony. How about a backdoor surrender? Could you leave a light on for me? Leave a light on for me. I'm not made of mercy. Now, I'm not made of mercy. No, 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 no.
That is Chase Shellee. Yes, Chase Shellee Band. Now, sadly, that brings us to the end of our show where we do our grand finale, where we bring everybody back up to do the circle be unbroken. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw the first come rolling for to carry my mother away. Everybody, will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better on the way in the sky or in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a letter on the way in the sky, Lord, in the sky, in the sky, Lord, in the sky. That is our show. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, a big thanks to Mark Chiriboga's band and to Dabs Daiquiris and to the wonderful encore from Chase Shellee. Thank you all so very much. And as we always say, the best music is live. Please, let's go out there and support local musicians. They will really appreciate you doing it. They really will. And we appreciate you listening to the show. And before next time, if you would, go to the website liveandkickingmusic.com. Check out the information on the artist you just heard, as well as who'll be on the show next time. Also, if you can, join the mailing list to get the music joke of the week every Saturday. Hopefully it'll make you laugh a little bit. Until next time, thank you so very much, and goodbye.